One and only Ning the King. I'm gonna tap in real fast. I don't usually do these, but I just wanted to tap in real fast on this Dr. Umar situation. I'm not gonna kick no horse wise down why they what they say, but I'm gonna do like Compton Rick Rock say. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock. Everybody on here talking and got an opinion and getting to the money, so I'm gonna upload one too. My thoughts on this right here is it's messed up to me that Dr. Umar is going through this. It is sad, it's a sad situation, all that there. But my honest opinion, and I hope I'm wrong, it just it got too much smoke or wiggleness up in it. So to me, I hope Dr. Umar ain't at the beginning or in the middle, on the under with the getting high on the. But to me, this sounds like a lot of smoke or wiggleness up in it because it's too much of this. I'll let you know as we go through it. But, shout out to Willie D, but he ain't touch on it like I thought he was gonna touch on it. But here we go.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Dr. Umar Johnson recently hopped on social media with a request. He needed his supporters to send him.
Real quick too, Dr. Umar, my honest opinion, you was slipping on this pippin, because there's no way you can have an opening as I'm the Prince of Pan Africanism and come on there and be asking for some more money. That's one. That's another reason why I say it's a bunch. I got a bunch of them keep on showing me smoke or wiggleness. Smoke or wiggleness. Yeah, you get too much smoke or wiggle room. You try to but smokers trying to wiggle out of stuff. Yeah. That's why it's just got too much smoke or wiggleness up in here.
Some money. According to the good doc, he was locked out of his bank accounts. He said that one of his buddies called him and asked for a few dollars, so he hopped online to check his balance.
That's my first smoker wiggle room. Smoke, that's my homie calling. First of all, why is the homie calling me? The homie ain't got no ladies to call. So the homie calling me, and I check my account to see if I can. Boy, I chip a hole in this story. Yeah, I said there's no
And he
lie.
realized he could not access his accounts.
It's just I'm looking at it.
He said then he called the bank. That's where some people started to question his motives. I want you to check out the video, leave your comments, and I'll come back with mine.
I'm gonna give you mine all throughout.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies.
Okay. Look at the outfit. Look at the look. I mean, you be out there kicking it. Shit, you having a good time. You ain't changed in 2-3 days. Eyes puffy. You got the grown in beard. You had no hair because you put the rag on your head. You got the shirt. You kicking it. Yeah, you kicking it. You had a good weekend. Yeah, wake up and ooh.
He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars.
Yeah, look, man. Dr. Umar coming out. Come on, man. I'm gonna stop.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars.
Yeah, I know. He need me to send some money, huh? First, I'd be like, "Hey, brother,
Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 a month.
where's old
Just
girl
$1
at?
down,
Yeah,
$15 a month.
where's she at?" Did another thing. I'm gonna tell you another thing he messed up at. Hold on, real fast. Dr. Umar, you ain't heard nothing. He messed up when the man was talking about snow bunnies never. Okay, see, when you cut off, that's cutting off a whole supply. I understand, Miss Lady? Yeah. That's a whole supply. Now you ain't got to run through them. You get the bread. Matter of fact, snow bunnies for the cheddar, black queen's forever. There you go, Dr. Umar. Snow bunnies for the cheddar, black queen's forever. There you go. I gave you what?
logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th.
Okay, so you ain't went bank and got no money there. So you got cash. You cool. Go open up another account with the cash you got. I keep telling you, smoke or wiggle this, man. Smoke or wiggle this. Every time you hit me with one, I got something to answer for that. Because I'm like, hey, man, hold on. My thing is, when you've been asking, donate to ain't no way you should. I don't care. I just don't. There's no way. Not only that, but your face card alone should be able to. I'm the Prince of Pan Africanism. Can I get $100? You can get that, brother. You shouldn't be on here asking for that. That's one of the smoker moves. That's a smoker move to me. It ain't a smoker wiggleness. That's a smoker move.
Only to discover that I could not log into my account. I cannot log into my account.
The smoker
So then I called the bank to find out what was going on.
Look.
And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did
that
that.
nose.
They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account.
So how I go from no record of an account to fraudulent activity on the account? So it just popped up out of somewhere?
So then I called the bank.
Yeah, you called them again.
And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen.
Okay.
Both bank accounts have been frozen.
They've been frozen.
Both bank accounts have been frozen.
Yeah.
And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was.
My answer to that is, if it is for the thingy, excuse me, it'll be because I seen later. Because I heard she probably had some back in the day, whatever. Probably got some money up out of her, and she probably had signed a promissory note or something that she sued him. And that's how they get this bread. She get her bread up out of it. That's what I can think of. That's why they froze the accounts. But I'm still seeing smoke or wickedness up in this thing. Because even if you froze my account, I ain't gonna come to the internet and tell y'all nothing. I'm gonna go out here and get the money, and after they get through with the situation, we'll talk about it then. But while I'm going through it, I'm not gonna go through this. Just that plea. That's why I say, man, I ain't got no money. I need that now. My Aunt Barbara, may she rest in peace. She say she want to have her ears ring. So yeah, Dr. Newport trying to get that next ear ring. He try to have his ears ringing. So that's what I'm thinking, people. So I hate for it to happen.
Due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account.
Look at this nigga out.
Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up.
See, here come the real smoker. This, but they stats for money. We trying to, come on, man. So you can't ask nobody off the internet for nothing. Come on, man.
They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa.
All of a coincidence. So all of a coincidence, because everything is coincidence. The letter come when he take off. It come to his house. So when you get home, you ain't seen the letter. You ain't, I understand because you just going, you busy getting, you screw the letters. And then the timeline, it was fraudulent. It was where this lady came on the internet and the day you left for Africa. But that whole time, you ain't checked your account to, for nothing. Just been, you got to be balling in. Don't check your account every day. Yeah.
Timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for suspicious activity was between June 25th.
Smoking wilderness.
That's when Medea went public.
They gonna talk bad
That's
about
when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea
because
is.
his heart broke.
July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa.
Okay.
July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa.
Okay.
So y'all know my
What they got to do with anything? Your suspicion. See, that's how you
I
get
believe Medea and
that game to me. That's the game for the people who gonna send some money still. He hit y'all with the, so y'all he get, I think, yeah. So, what's going on with the account? I'm broke. I mean, I froze the account. So it's something on, I got something we handling it. I think I got an idea. Is Medea? I think she doing it, and then so just until that get handled, send me something else over here. When that come about, then that's the smoker wiggleness that I'm talking about. Here we go.
Pastor Bussy
See,
were fraudulently trying to get into my account.
that's the interview. That's what y'all
And if we find out
Yeah,
that's
see?
the case, they will be sued
Good.
and possibly arrested
Uh-huh.
because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense.
We know that.
Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense.
We know that.
Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a
Yeah.
federal offense.
Yes, we know that, brother.
Again, June 25th to July 10th
Mm-hmm.
is the period of suspicious activity.
Mm-hmm.
That is from the time Medea went public.
So he letting y'all know he's trying to
And
say
I left for South
he just solved the
So,
case.
brothers and sisters,
Okay.
if you want to make a donation to FDMG, you must send it to PayPal. Hold off on the checks and money orders
Look.
until the situation is resolved.
Okay, yeah. Hold on to checks and money orders. So that means you don't want that type of bread. Why you don't want checks and money orders? You just want this. Oh, you want the quick cash. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on for the checks and money order. Okay, because that take too long to get to. Okay, yeah, you might be on. Boy, woo, this dude crazy.
Hold off on all FDMG Academy money order and check donations until the situation is
Send the
resolved.
cash.
If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal. Right? PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
Hold on. Let me rewind that. Smoker Williams again. I just found another one. If you want to make a donation, don't send the checks and money orders until we figure this out. But send that cash, because the boy, it's funny to me, boy. This is funny to me. Not the situation, but this man, how he presented to the, if you like it, you go for it. I was like, hey, dang, I ain't got no more money, son. I said all I can see it, brother.
PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on.
Hold off on everything.
He's investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account.
Because you all the way in South Africa.
Find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with
watch this.
I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense.
No.
I was told they can be arrested for federal offense.
You was told.
I was told they could be arrested for federal offense.
But you just got to tell us that this is a federal offense if you messing with the bank accounts.
Brothers and sisters,
this dude here, boy.
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now.
Which is, I don't know how.
Because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay.
Okay. So he said all is money, is the digital money. So that ain't the only type of money they got that the print type. You can get some of that. And man, hustlers around the world. First of all, if you Dr. Fontoon Day, you should be getting them South African trips on the whoever coming you want to see. That should be on everything. Should be, you shouldn't have to pay for nothing. And then I don't know. I can't tell everybody how to say. I know what you should do is you ain't got to lay up with the white girls, man. You can get the money up out of them. Snow bunnies for the cheddar, Black Queens forever. I'll make it happen, brother.
PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, For my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars
Ooh.
so I can take care
Ooh.
of Queen Mother Ifatunde and
Okay, hold on. See, that's the smoke of wickedness. So now you put on your heartstring. Hold on, he said if you can spare a few dollars. So that's when you know it's his. If you can spare a few. Boy, he reached into his bag. Boy, reached into his bag. If you can spare a few dollars, no, I can't spare none. Man. I'm hurting around this joint here. I was, I almost back in the day, I almost donated, but I was like, nah, for the brother calls, but some said, man, hold on, pay attention. This was like 10 years ago, like 10. Now look at him. That's why I don't be asking for nothing. Cause I couldn't do this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't do this. And ask y'all. Did I get on here talking about can you spare a few dollars so I can take care of me and my mom? You brought his mom into it, boy. This dude here crazy, boy. Hold on. Hey, hold on.
myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account. Please hit my Apple Pay
See?
or hit my PayPal.
That's another thing. So until you get your money back and open up a new account, why you just don't take the cash or whatever, go ask somebody for $100 and open up a new account. That's all it takes. Some of them on Wells Fargo, $25. Man, come on, man.
My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me
I'm not laughing at him.
Umar
I'm
the
laughing
Psychologist.
what I'm talking about.
PayPal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1.
Hold on.
I have never asked the people for $1.
Hold on. They're gonna smoke a wilderness. How you ain't asking people for $1, but you've been asking? Then you go ahead with I ain't been asking for. I've asked you to donate. Well, man, that's still asking for money, man. Don't care how you try to wiggle the, smoker wilderness.
My life, I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless.
Right. Well, your heart straight. Hey, listen here, peoples. Oh, I'm just gonna keep it real. For you suckers out there, this is the game for the run to y'all, man. After this one, I don't know what I'm gonna run, but it got to be more extravagant. They got to keep, this boy here. And they came back to back. Last time the books, I just thought about that. The books got vandalized, and then now he didn't, this man. So yeah, I guess that's what it was. The books they didn't get the response that he wanted. So now we come with this one. Okay, I got you. Man, come on, brother. I hope you ain't out there. Come on, brother.
Project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve.
All right, fam, you heard it.
Okay. Shout out to Willie D, brother Willie D. Willie D. He gave him grace. I give him grace too. But Willie D, he just confused. He just like, I don't know what, I wish I was there. I'd be telling Willie, it might be. That'll make Willie, the ding, because that's what I'm getting, baby. When you get around him and grew up, man, come on, man. I don't know. Here's Willie D take.
Right from the horse's mouth. Give me a thumbs up if you believe the doc. Yeah, man, doc ain't got no reason to lie. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, something don't sound right.
The doc might be on that hole.
I'll give you a few moments to think about
something.
Okay, time's up. My thoughts. A number of people had a problem with the phone calls he said that he made to the bank.
No, y'all look at
the doc said he called the bank and they told him to input his 16-digit code, and they told him that they had no record of his bank account. Then he says, so then I called the bank, and they told me that my personal account, as well as the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, had been frozen due to fraudulent activity. He said the bank told him that somebody had been trying to access his bank account. So they froze. Now,
that part
I'm going to give the doc the benefit of the doubt.
So they trying to access
what he really meant was And so I called the bank a second time.
So we said he might be
And
lying.
then, you know, they
Might
told
be
me this
smoking,
information.
smoking.
Because, you know, this type of stuff do happen, family. I can't act like it don't ever happen.
Yeah.
This type of stuff do happen. So I'm giving the doc the
They're
benefit
trying
of
to
doubt.
access his
Even
account.
though some of you may want me to, I'm not going to
I think it's
kick the
that
man
girl
while he's
trying to sue
down.
him. I think she's trying to sue him.
Whatever the truth is, it will be revealed one way or the other. So without knowing definitively what that truth is, I'd rather err on the side of positivity than negativity. One of the biggest reasons I'm giving the doc the benefit of doubt is this type of thing, if it's found to be untrue, I'm sure the doc is smart enough to know that the truth will come to light.
But when you get high,
The truth will come to light. Now, he didn't name the bank, so that's one thing that might prevent somebody from coming forward and confirming or denying. I do believe that because some people doubt his story, I think the doc should contact his bank and say, hey, can y'all send me a letter?
you already got the letter, Willie.
confirming?
Maybe you said they
Or
sent the letter.
maybe, well, actually, there is a letter because they send you a letter in the mail,
Mm-hmm.
but he can also request a
Mhm.
letter to be emailed.
Mm-hmm.
He can also,
You let them know.
even if it's not a
Yeah.
letter, it can be a message.
All that,
You can
Willie.
request
Willie D. OG.
a message, or in your notifications in your bank, in
Mhm.
your bank app,
Oh,
or your
man.
account. There's a message right there that tells you the status of your fraud,
Mhm. All
of
that,
any
Mr.
type of
Sir.
fraudulent activity
We know.
that's going
We
on
know, sir.
in your account.
We know
Now,
all
I'm
that.
not sure if you can access it if your accounts
It's
are
frozen?
I'm not really sure you can access it. But one thing that can be done, you
You-
can actually go to the bank and
The
get
account is
some type
frozen.
of proof. that
Yeah,
your
you're gonna be able to
accounts
see. You're gonna tell you. You're gonna let you know as soon as you pop up. Hey, man, your account is froze. Call this
if I
number.
was the doc and I found myself in that position,
Yeah.
that's what I would do. But you know, even if I found myself in that position, I wouldn't ask people for no money because I already know they're gonna
Exactly.
clown me.
Exactly.
You know, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have to do that because I have multiple bank accounts.
Not just that.
Just in case something like this happens.
Not just that. Mr.
This
Sir.
type of stuff
You gotta hustle.
does
You
happen
gotta
from
hustle.
time to time for
And you
various
just,
reasons. So you don't want all your money to be
No.
in one place. So
You
I'm
don't
saying
want
you
all
don't
your
want
eggs
all
in one
eggs
basket.
in one
There you
basket.
go.
So I
Mhm.
never have all my eggs in one
There you
basket.
go.
Because I've been there in that type of situation before where
One
my
door
bank
shut.
accounts were frozen and I had to go to
A different route.
other
Exactly.
areas to get my money
Mhm.
so that I could keep on living.
There you go. That's what you
But
said.
let that be a warning, fam.
Yeah.
Make sure you diversify.
Yeah.
Keep your money in multiple
Dive-
places,
exactly.
not just one place. Because if something go down, even a hack,
Mhm.
anything can happen. But something go down, all your money stuck in that one account for whatever reason, or that money get drained out of that account, you stuck.